Money is one of the most emotional topics in human life, not because it's complicated, but because it's personal. Two people can earn the same income, invest in the same market, and end up with completely different financial results. The reason isn't intelligence, it's psychology. This video is based on the book The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, one of the most important books ever written about wealth, behavior, and decision. This is not about getting rich fast. This is about understanding how money really works through human behavior. If you understand this, you will make better financial decisions than 90% of people. One of the core ideas of the book is simple. Nobody is crazy with money. People make financial decisions based on their own life experiences. Someone who grew up during inflation fears debt. Someone who grew up during a bull market believes risk is harmless. We all think our view of money is normal, but in reality, it's shaped by when we were born, what we experienced, what we saw growing up. This is why arguments about money rarely make sense. Everyone is playing a different game. Success is never only skill, and failure is never only laziness. Luck and risk are always involved, more than people want to admit. We celebrate winners and copy their strategies, ignoring the role of luck. We criticize losers without seeing the risks they faced. Understanding this creates humility, and humility protects you from dangerous overconfidence. Compounding is not about intelligence, it's about endurance. Warren Buffett didn't become rich because he earned high returns. He became rich because he earned decent returns for a very long time. Time is the most powerful force in finance. The secret is not doing something extraordinary. The secret is not interrupting the process. Getting rich and staying rich are two different skills. Getting rich requires risk-taking and optimism. Staying rich requires caution and humility. Most people fail not because they never make money, but because they lose it trying to prove something. The highest form of wealth is control over your time. Money's greatest value is not luxury, it's independence. Being able to say, I don't need this job. I don't need to impress anyone. I can choose my life. That's real wealth. People don't need perfect financial plans. They need plans they can stick to. A reasonable plan that works for decades beats a perfect plan you quit in 2 years. Sustainability beats optimization. Saving money gives you options. Saving is not about return. It's about control. It allows you to wait, say no, survive mistakes. Flexibility is power. The hardest financial skill is knowing when you have enough. There is no finish line. There is no scoreboard. The pursuit of more is infinite and dangerous. Wealth disappears when you stop playing status games. One uncomfortable truth from the psychology of money is this: most people don't fail financially because they lack knowledge. They fail because they can't control their behavior under pressure. People know they should save. They know they should invest. They know they shouldn't panic. But knowledge disappears when emotions take over. Fear makes people sell at the bottom. Greed makes people buy at the top. Ego makes people take risks they don't need. Money exposes who you really are. Many people want high returns without volatility, but volatility is the price you pay for long-term growth. The stock market doesn't reward intelligence. It rewards patience. If you cannot emotionally handle losses, you don't deserve the gains. This isn't punishment, it's reality. A small number of events determine most outcomes in life and investing. A few great years create most of your returns. A few bad decisions destroy decades of progress. The problem is, you never know which events matter most while they're happening. That's why survival is more important than optimization. Talented people fail all the time. Average people succeed all the time. Why? Because consistency beats intensity. Small actions done repeatedly outperform big actions done occasionally. Wealth is boring. That's why most people never achieve it. One of the most dangerous financial habits is comparison. You don't know how much debt someone has, how much stress they live with, what trade-offs they made. Comparing lifestyles without context destroys good decisions. People who expect perfection quit early. People who expect setbacks survive longer. Low expectations don't mean low ambition. They mean realism. The best investors plan for disappointment. Knowing when to stop is a superpower. People lose everything chasing what they already have. Enough is not a number. It's a mindset. Money doesn't change people. It reveals them. If you're impatient, money makes you reckless. If you're disciplined, money makes you powerful. The psychology of money is not about numbers. It's about behavior. You don't need to be smarter than others. You need to be calmer, more patient, and more. If you master that, wealth becomes a side effect. Subscribe if you want content that helps you think long-term, act rationally, and build real financial freedom. And remember, money is a tool. Behavior is the weapon.